Markets are expected to perk back up today after the U.S. markets were closed on Monday for the Martin Luther King holiday. This is Amy Anderson for OptionRally TV. Here are today's market highlights. European markets trading in the red on bank worries. Forex markets quiet with the U.S. closed for the holiday. And crude oil dips while gold climbs. Let's take a quick look at what is happening in the global markets now. U.S. markets were shuttered on Monday for the Martin Luther King holiday, leaving volume low and little news flow. European equity markets kicked off the week in the red, with credit spreads widening and financials underperforming as market participants react to the reports that Deutsche Bank is to post Q4 losses due to heavy costs for litigation, restructuring, and balance sheet reduction. Shares of Peugeot slid 6.8% after the carmaker's board approved the outline for a possible capital increase. Germany's DAX 30 index traded lower at 9,700.67, and France's CAC lost 0.2% to 4320.91. The UK's FTSE fell 0.1% to 6822.54. The foreign exchange markets traded in the green despite the risk-adverse sentiment. The euro and the pound traded higher, supported by a weaker US dollar as market participants booked profits following last week's gains. Technically, the euro to US dollar looks set to make a test on the 50 DMA level to the upside, while the upward price action by sterling was contained by 1.6444. Elsewhere, the release of a somewhat mixed GDP report by China overnight failed to weigh on the Aussie to US dollar, which also benefited from a weaker US dollar and traded higher as a result. Moving to the commodities market, Libya has declared a state of emergency in the country's south. Much of Libya's oil reserves are concentrated in the south, and the outbreak of violence threatens to further disrupt oil and gas production, already hampered by politically motivated ongoing blockades of key facilities. Brent crude was up 7 cents at 106.54 a barrel on ICE Futures Europe. U.S. crude oil futures were down 47 cents or 0.5% at 93.90 a barrel on the New York Mercantile Exchange. Volumes were very low with markets closed for Martin Luther King Day. Gold was trading close to a 5-week high of $12.60 after exchange-traded funds saw their best daily inflow in over a year. Holdings in SPDR Trust, the largest of the gold-backed funds, rose 7.5 tons to 797, the first rise in over a month. This is Amy Anderson for OptionRally signing off. Follow me on Facebook and watch for our new financial terms of the day and our weekly event news right here on my channel. See you tomorrow.